Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on makeup essentials for beginners. I've gotten a lot of requests in so many of my videos where you guys have asked me what are the basic things that I would need if I need to start doing my makeup. So I've just started college, and what are the things that I need to kind of do my makeup and things like that. So I thought of doing like a basic makeup essential video to show you guys, especially people who've just started doing their makeup, like what things you would need and things like that. So yeah, I hope you find this video helpful, and without wasting any time, let's get into it. So to start off with, when you are applying your makeup, especially if you're going out during the day to college or to work, you need a moisturizer to apply as your base. A moisturizer that would have SPF especially, so that you're also protected from the sun rays. So I normally use my oil-free moisturizer from Neutrogena for combination skin. Before you apply any foundation, anything over your skin, this needs to be your first step. You first need to moisturize it. After that, moving on to your foundations. Now, me as a person use foundation very rarely. I normally use powders. So I would probably use my L'Oreal Matte Magie all-in-one mattifying powder from L'Oreal for my base after the moisturizer. But if you like using a BB cream or a foundation, a lightweight foundation, Maybelline has good foundations. I like the Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, and it's pretty reasonable as well. BB creams, I personally use the Body Shop one, but you can use any BB cream of your choice, whether it's Garnier, whether it's Lakme, Maybelline, whatever. On a personal note, I use a powder because I want something really lightweight on my skin, and not something wherein my skin would look cakey, especially when I'm going to college or to work. Post that, one other important thing is your concealer. So if you're a person like me, like I have super dark circles, if you are somebody like that who has dark circles, you would probably need a very good and a very legit concealer. So I normally use the MAC Studio Finish concealer in the shade NC35 for my dark circles. But you could actually use whatever works for you best. Maybelline, the Fit Me concealers are pretty good, very reasonable. You could also use them. So after your concealer, moving on to your eyes, you normally need maybe a palette of, say, eyeshadows. Like the Maybelline Nude eyeshadow palette is really nice. They have a lot of colors in it. So if you've just started off, I think that one palette can get you sorted for a very long time. I use the Ulta palette that's almost broken. You all have seen this in so many of my videos, and yes, I'm sorry about the packaging, it's broken. But I find them having all the colors here, like they have the shimmers right in the middle and they have the mattes here. And it's very actually similar to the Maybelline Nudes palette. So you have this one palette and you can use like a highlighter, you can have like your eyeshadow, you can also use it as a blush if you have a pink shadow in it, transition shades, and you're very sorted. Because you're just doing basic makeup. One palette should totally sort you out. Now to apply these shadows, you obviously need brushes. So Forever 21 has like really nice brush packages, which are not very expensive like how MAC and other brands are. They have like these small miniature brushes that they give it in one pack. And I have one of those packs actually. It's really dirty because I've used it so much. So you get like 5 brushes in it. I have lost this one. I'm very careless. But this could actually help you out. I mean, if you just have this one thing, like with like 5 different brushes, you're good to like apply any eyeshadow. You have like a blending brush right here. You have like a precision one here. You have your brow definer here. And you have a shadow applicator here. And yeah. If you get something like that would be great. In case if you don't get these packages, you can always purchase brushes from Vega. They have really nice and reasonable brushes and very good quality as well. I use so many of Vega brushes and they're really nice. Obviously, you would want to apply like a blush on your face, and blush is totally your discretion, like whichever brand you would like. There are so many brands like Colorbar, Maybelline, they have so many different colors of blushes. So me personally, when I go to work, I like kind of having like a natural look on my face or a natural glow, not really having like a blush put and people can notice like there's a blush. Not that way. I want it to be really natural, really smooth. So I like the Maybelline Dream Touch blush. This is how it looks. It's this really pretty coral peachy pink blush. You can also use this as a lipstick or a lip gloss a lot of times. It works dual purpose, frankly. And it's very natural on your skin. Y'all have seen me use this in my previous videos, and y'all know exactly how this looks. So this has been my all-time favorite. I yet have it in my makeup bag wherever I carry it along. So I love this blush, literally love it. Now everyone likes kajal, especially in India. I see a lot of women wearing kajal or liners and things like that. So do I. Even I've been taught that by my mom. My mom wears kajal every day, so does my grandmom. So kajal is a very important part of any Indian woman's bag, makeup bag. So I personally use like the Inglot Kohl pencil. I also use the Maybelline Colossal kajal, but this is darker, the Inglot one. Hence, I keep this with me most of the times. But even that's a really good purchase and very reasonable as well. For my lashes, I use the Ulta Amp lashes, which is very reasonable, but I don't think you get it everywhere in India. So you can totally try the Maybelline Extra Volume Mascara, which is also very nice, and that is something that I used for a very long time. I used it for almost a year and a half, and I was in love with it, and it's pretty reasonable as well. But mascara is something so important that you can actually make out a difference if you just have kajal and no mascara on your eyes, and then you have mascara, it just pops your eyes open. Looks very pretty. And then finally moving on to the lipsticks. So if you just started out doing makeup and if you're very new in it, some common colors that will actually go on everything is red and pink. When I say red, I don't mean like the red. I mean like a very subtle reddish sort of a lipstick and a very nice coral pink lipstick. So I think that to start off with, you can just buy these two actually from Miss Claire, 05 and 10. The 10 is a nice maroon red. If you think that it gets too dark for you, you can always mix this with your foundation, your concealer or a nude lipstick before you apply it. But I think you could actually wear these two whether you're going out for an occasion or whether you're going to college or to work, you know, so it's multi-purpose. And if you're more of the kinds of like a shinier lipstick and if you want like glossy things, I personally use the glazed up LA Girl lipstick. It's like a lip gloss, but since you know I'm not a glossy person, so I don't really use it that much, and I have very few glossy lipsticks. But you can again buy the same colors, you know, in the glossy lipsticks as well. For glossy lipsticks, you can try Maybelline, you can try L'Oreal. They've come up with really nice new lipsticks, and they're not very expensive as to how MAC and things are priced. So yeah, last but not the least, this is my personal favorite. Now I always used to highlight my face, not from the time I was in college, but at least when I started working. So that's why I put it in my makeup essentials. But in case if you think that you're good enough without a highlighter, you don't really have to include it at all. The Freedom Pro highlighter is very reasonable. It's available on Nykaa. And I think it was for some 500 or 600, I'm not sure, but really reasonable compared to the rest of the highlighters that you will get in the market. It actually has a very nice glow. But if you think that you're not the highlighter kinds, it's totally cool. And if you think that you want a highlighter, you've not tried one, this is something really nice that you can go ahead with. To apply the highlighter, you would obviously need a fan brush. I have the PAC fan brush in the number 045. This is slightly expensive. You can get a Vega fan brush at a cheaper rate, and more expensive than this would be MAC probably. But if you have a highlighter, either apply it with your fingers if you can, or you can use a fan brush to apply. That's it with the video, guys. I hope you guys had fun. If you think that I've missed out any products that probably have helped you guys when you'll start off doing your makeup, do let me know in the comments below so that I can update my makeup essential kit. Also, let me know if there's any other video you would like to see. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you soon again next week. Take care. Bye.